Good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Texas. Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Good defensive skill with the block by the assassin. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. When you were training him in the build-up to that fight, what did you try to cement into his head?
The one thing that I had told him is something I had to tell myself, is that we had options. The first was, of course, the traditional way. Tuck up good defensively, move your head, and work your way in. Slip a punch, and now all of a sudden you're closer. You take his height away. The other is to step up and get sort of entice the taller fighter to come in and be short.
Good looking jab there.
Keep working the body.
The man's right hand scores well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Left to the body.
Now keep your feet. Come on now.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Solid straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Holmes is able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats.
Then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight hands down, baby. Not fight this fight. Jab, stick and move, baby. You know it. Come on.
I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I.
You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need you to move your head more. Stop.
I'm inspired by the challenge and I find myself standing out of outwit. The move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history the truth is meant to make. That's why the highest victory.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good right hand by Holmes. Able to dismiss that body shot. Back and forth exchange. The man's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by the assassin. Good smooth work by Holmes. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Commits to the straight right. You see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He scored well after being hit himself. Holmes has back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs.
Hey, get out of there. Let's go. Come on.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Back upstairs he goes.
Hands up.
The man's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Jump on it right now. Nice.
The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Nice 1-2 by Holmes. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Nice strike after catching one by the man.
Beautiful. I want another round exactly like that. This is your fight, all right? You're in complete control of this fight. Looking good, looking real.
So round number 4 is underway. Holmes has been looking very good early on. Teddy, you have him up 3 rounds to zip.
I think that's the only way you can have it right now, although I've thought that before, and the judges see it a different way. But he's been aggressive, and he's been effective.
An accurate left by the assassin. And he ties up on the inside.
This one, baby.
Well timed by Holmes. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
The assassin's doing a beautiful job here early on of counterpunching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counterpunching pays off too, because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
Real nice. That's it.
How about that counter shot to the head? The man's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Holmes is left working well that time. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Little head knocking with that right hand. The man's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round. And the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing them.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy.
Oh! He was just bulldozed right there. One punch knockout power ends this fight.
By knockout, your winner, the man.
You know, Teddy, not long ago when we put up your scorecard on the screen, I noticed somebody from his corner looking up at the big Jumbotron here in the arena. They knew he was losing this fight.
Yeah, but that's smart use of information. They got it to him, they let him know, and they got the results they wanted, they needed.
The result, a knockout victory. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
We chase crowns till we laying face down. Our worldly possessions keep weighing us down. It rain clouds.